Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. In this video, we are going to learn some basics about the Endnote software. So firstly, I want to introduce the objective of today's video. That firstly, we will learn how to create a library in Endnote software and how many modes are in the Endnote software and what are their functions and how we can search online articles and how can we get the full text and the PDF of that article, and finally that how can we insert citation in a word or in our article. So let's begin. Firstly, we have to create a library in the Endnote software. So for that, firstly we have to go into the tab File, then New, and we have to name our library in such a manner that we can pick from the files of our folders, and it will ease for us if we give the name of our library to our project. So for today, I am giving my library name as the DASH directory approaches to stop repetition. Okay. So in this, firstly I want to mention that where I have to save and make this library, so we have to see what happened to that code. So here the dash, which is the Endnote library, and here the dash.data. So these both are made simultaneously as we enter the data. So for this we have to work on this, but the data will enter in this. So wherever if we want to take our data, then we should have to take these both files in a single folder. So let's begin. Now we have to come with these three modes. Here on the top left corner we see these three modes. First one is the local library mode, second one is the online search mode, and it is also known as the temporary library. Third one is the integrated library and online search mode. Basically the meaning of them and the function of them is that in local library we cannot search, but whatever the article we had searched in the online article we can study in offline and we can work on it. And in online search mode, it is a temporary mode. In this we cannot save the data, but in this online search mode we can just search of it. And third one is the integrated library and online search mode. In this we can do both of these activities simultaneously. We can search from it, and also whatever the data we have searched, we will save automatically. So these are the modes of the Endnote software. Integrated library requires a lot of capacity in our computer to work on. So I feel easy to use the online search mode, because in this we can select the data and whatever we want, and we can save it in the local library mode, and then we can read from it. So after click on the online search mode, we have to select the coordinate function. It will connect to the host, and here we can see three tabs. First one is the author, second one is the where, and third one is the text. So from the drop down we can select accordingly whatever the search we want. So for today I want to search the dash. It is searching. It shows me that the title contains dash in 837 articles. If I click OK, it will start to download here. we can see the online source, but I don't want to download it. I just want to mention that how can we search. So secondly, we can search for the abstract. So the number will be increases from 300 to 7047. Means abstract contains dash multiple times. We can also search it like from the year. So here we can see the year 2020 contains the dash in the abstract this much time. If I would like to search it in the title, then I will select it from here, and so the title contains dash in 2020 year 54 times. Okay. And if we would like to search the last 5 years paper, then you can search it like from 2016. You have to put the colon sign, 2 dots, and then 2020. So here it means that in last 5 years, dash title contains the dash in the description. If we like to work like this, we can hit OK and all over the articles will be here. So in this video, we are going to continue from our previous video in which we had learned to create library and learn about the functions of the most. How can we search articles by different methods that we had learned. And now we are going to learn about how can we save our articles and that we can learn in the local library. And then we are going to learn about the full text and the PDF and then insert citation and MS Word. It will continue. So let's begin from our previous Endnote library file. Here I will show you that how can we search. Firstly, we have to select the online search mode, then we have to select PubMed MNM, and now here we are going to search the dash that he approaches to stop hypertension in the title of the year 2020. So here we can see the number of articles. I want to see these articles. I will click OK. So here you can see the number which are showed in the result are completed here. Online references are 54 and from PubMed MNM from this specific search we had get 54 articles here. So now if I can see its abstract here, it should have to be annotated style. Here I can see its preview. If I am interested in this, then I will select it and I will copy reference to dash.en with dash and library. So here you can see I recently added here the single reference which I see in this tab of the reference. This and here I see the data pages. And previously I searched 23 articles and with it becomes 24. But I would like to select more from them. So I will select and if I would like to select multiple articles, then I have to press the control key. Then I can select whatever the articles in which we are interested, that we can select like this. Otherwise, if we would like to copy it, then we have to place our cursor on one of the highlighted articles. Then we have to right click and copy reference to -enl, and all we can see in the local library mode. Here you can see I copied recently 11 articles, and previously that was 24, and now it is 35 articles. So here you can see. Okay, so like this we can search. If I would like to search, it will show me the result of previous 5 years of the selecting PubMed element. There are 332 articles in previous 5 years. If I click OK, all of them will be here. And this 54 will be added. So here we can see there are 332 articles of previous 5 years, which contains dash in the title, and we have total references 386. If we add previous 54, then it will be the total. Okay, so here you can see the author tab. These are the authors, here are the year, here is the title, journal, reference. So here we can see we have searched from 2016 to 2020. So here is the 2016, 17, 18, 19, and the 20. So if you would like to select some article from the 2019, then we can pick from it this one. The article we should have to select of our interest. We cannot select it randomly. But here I am doing the demo, so I am just selecting it. But when we are going to work on our project, then we have to work so keenly for our accuracy work. So here I selected some article from 2019. Some I will pick from the 2018. From here we can also see what are the research articles and what are the review articles, so we can select accordingly. So that's it. I will select it, right click, then copy it to dash.pnl, and here I can see it in the local library. Here I copied total 16 references recently. So here we can see. Now we are coming towards our next, which is how can we get the full text and how can we get the PDF of the searched article. So firstly we have to select whole of the articles by pressing the key of the Control A. And now we have to select here the find full text. we can just click it. Here we can see that it starts searching. So here we can see the searching of the full text has stopped, and here is the result, which shows that the PDF of these search articles are 18, and there are URL of 25 articles and 8 which doesn't count from our search. But here you can see we had totally selected 51 articles, on which we had kept 18 free full text articles, so we can study it, and it is a huge stuff which we can study here. So here we can select our PDFs. Now here I want to mention that here you can see the clips. These paper clips indicates the PDF. Okay, so here if I show you these 51 articles, so wherever you are seeing these paper clips, it means there are the PDFs which we have found. But from the found PDF, we can select our whole bunch of the PDFs article. So by clicking or highlighting the single article, here we can see, and the first thing is by highlighting one of the article, we can see here its full article. Okay. If I would like to see its full screen, then I will select it, and here is the full PDF we can see. And from this small cross we can close it. If I would like to study this one, I can see here these all contains the PDF by this paperclip, and it is the easiest method for searching and getting the full text and the PDF from the Endnote. Now it's time to come for the citation. Now here we can come over the insert citation in the MS Word or in our article. That how can we do this? So firstly, I want to mention it that wherever we want to insert our citation, then we should have to put our cursor there. Then we have to go to the Endnote, and if we had studied our article and we would like to add this, then we have to highlight one of the article which we are interested in. Here is the demo. Here is I'm showing only the demo, so I'm just selecting this one, and by just pressing the key of the Alt and the 2, I will get here the citation. If I would like to cite here, then I will insert my citation. Then I have to press the Control key, and I can select multiple articles. Then Alt 2. Here I placed my cursor, so here we can see there are 6 articles referenced here. So here on the last of the page, we can see its references. It's bibliography. Our references should have to be in the last page, and here we can give the main references. If I would like to insert it here, then I have to go to the Endnote and I'll select multiple articles. Then I'll do. Here is the thing to learn, that here you can see the number 2 and here is also the 2. It means that we had repeated it 2 times. So if we had mentioned our article multiple times, the same article multiple times, then it will not manipulate it. And here we can see the style, we can change it accordingly. For example, if I select Vancouver, it will not change because it indicates the numbers, but it had changed bracket style. Vancouver contains the round bracket and the IEEE contains the square bracket. If I would like to change APA6 style, then here you can see the options and the year. So that's how we cite our article. The motto of today's video is to learn about the adding references method in Endnote. Previously we had studied how we can insert citation and how can we search online articles. Now we are going to learn about how can we add references manually. And then we will learn about how can we import references by 2 different methods, from the Google Scholar and second one will be the Science Direct. So firstly we are going to learn about how can we add references manually and software. For that, firstly we have to go in our Endnote library. In this we can work through the items. On this bar we can see the view references, online search, import, export, full text, open link, and there are several ones. Here we can see the insert citation. We can also insert the citation through this icon. And for today we are going to insert references. By clicking on new reference, we can add references manually. And the second one is by clicking on references, then selecting the new reference, we can also insert our references here. Firstly, we should have to know that why we do such things in the Endnote software while we add manual references in the Endnote. So for that, I would like to say that if we are learning some articles which are not published but we want to mention it in our article, we would like to insert that reference in our article so we can add references. We add new references because if we have the printed version of any article which are not published yet, the articles which are not published yet but we have the printed version of that article and we are interested into mentioning the reference of that article, so we can do it. For that, firstly we have to add its author name, year, title, journal, volume, issue, pages, and from here drop down we can select the category of our article, whatever we have, that from which criteria we are going to insert that. So you can select it, and we have to insert the at least 3 authors of that printed version of the article which we have. For example, I just mentioned here the 3 names of the author, the year, title, I've given here the title. For example, if we have the printed version of the article in which the title is given, so as it is mentioned in the title, we should have to give it in that manner. We cannot change it. If the first name of the author is this, we should have to type like this. If the second name is this, third name is this, accordingly whatever the criteria is present on that printed version of the article, we should have to mention it. From which journal it is, we should have to give the name of it. If there is the author which is not present in our Endnote library, so it will indicate us with a red color. And if it is present in our Endnote library, then it will indicate us with a black color. So it is the indication. So we should have to put to all the categories which are present in our published article, which we have the published version of the article. We should have to mention it accordingly, first and first. And if it is in chapter, we should have to mention it in chapter, and the spelling should have to be correct. So after putting these categories, we have to close by this small close button. Here it will ask that we would like to save it or not. So yes, we want to save it. So now here you can see it is mentioned. It is the way by which we can add references manually